everybody.
Welcome back to Time to Thrive.
People have so much wisdom to share, but you're never going to know unless you just, ask and talk about it.
Exactly.
And so being able to have those kind of people in our lives that we can just, ask me, hey, did you struggle with this? We're struggling with this. Or, we want to know what you did in this situation.
Yeah. No, it's really good. And one of the things was, we're interviewing married couples, but I'm over here, I'm dating, haven't been for super long. It'll be 2 years soon. So I'm in a dating position right now.
And I'm single, so it's going to be really cool to be able to talk about these biblical couples and interview these church couples with us being in two different seasons and coming from two different perspectives as well.
Yeah, and going back to the Bible verse, the whole point of all of this truly is, all these themes, they're so great, to learn about trust, family, identity, all these things. But at the end of the day, all of us are sinners, like it says in the verse. But while we were yet sinners, Christ still died for us. So we know that Christ is the center of the family, but that is so hard to do sometimes. Having that overarching of, the Lord is above everything else in the family, you're following him, your family's following that. That can be so difficult. But to realize, sitting down with these couples and being hey, at the end of the day, we are still sinners. We're saved by God's grace, but we're still trying to figure it out. And this is how we can encourage other people. So I'm super excited about that. Because it's not a podcast where it's oh, here's a thing to figure out how to be patient, or here's a thing to figure out. It's to see, yes, we all fall short, but this is some advice that we can take, some wisdom from godly couples.
Yeah, I read that marriage is just such a good way to kind of see our sanctification actually happen.
Yeah.
Because so much happens once you're in that kind of relationship, all your expectations kind of go out the window.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
things can come to surface, new situations, new temptations, but we're all humans, so we're all gonna fall short all the time. But then choosing that sacrificial love and choosing to stay committed to that person, it's just it's really cool to see that sanctification happen.
Yeah, exactly. So we're super excited about everything we have. I know this was a shorter video, a shorter podcast, but we just wanted to give a quick little thing. It's going to be different than, looking at a movie. I was thinking this while you were talking, Haelle, but, you see all these movies about these couples, all these things, oh, they have the perfect life. It's well, I'm actually super excited because sometimes you just want to sit down with those couples in those movies and be are you really happy all the time? What do you struggle with? All of this stuff. So we're actually going to be able to sit down, talk to these couples, let it be raw footage, and we're super excited about all of it.
Me too.
Yeah. So we will let y'all get back to what you are doing, and we will see y'all soon with a couple here. We even got new chairs too, so we will have their chairs over there, and we're super excited to be talking to them as well.
Yeah.
So we will see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.